Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you today? Welcome back to another episode of ACB podcast with me, Ingrid Galloway. ACB is an amazing community bazaar, and I am the relationship coach and chief relaxation officer of Kayangan, a wellness clinic in Sydney. Now, today we are being accompanied by Beata Szaflik. She is the artist and creator at Be.Creative Art by Beata Szaflik, where you will find one-of-a-kind, unique handmade gifts for every occasion. Beata is a passionate creator, has been creating since she was in her teens, drawing comic strips, painting, and later on crochet, and finally macramé, which she fell in love with. In 2022, she decided to start sharing her love of handmade items with others. Apart from macrame, she has a unique range of items for all the family, like her beautiful angels, fairies, owls, different shapes, baskets. It's just a small part of what she does. She has quite a large range of items that she makes, yeah. And she prides herself in her original designs, attention to detail. She's a perfectionist, I can tell, I can tell. However, it makes her work stand out from others. Now, her other interests are photography and gardening. She has a loving partner and is a mother to two beautiful boys. Welcome, welcome, Beata.
Hello, everybody.
Now tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your journey that gets you to where you are now?
So just as you said, I was creating like since forever. It was always there for me.
Yeah.
And I was always afraid to show my art. But there was a moment when I decided just go for it. Just show what you do and you'll see when it will lead you.
Yes.
And year before the creative art was born, I started little cooperation with other lady. And
Yeah.
I was just growing to this decision. And after a year, I just felt I'm ready.
Yep.
And Be Creative Art was born. So yeah, it's just amazing how it's growing, how amazing people are reacting to what I do. It's just
Yes.
wonderful.
People, I know people are going crazy about your creations. Love that. And tell me about your greatest achievement.
I think like every time when I received like a special order, like
Mhm.
something that is not quite in my on my Facebook page, and every time I succeed with it, it gives me like it is my achievement. So, for example, um, some time ago, I was asked to create a family hoop,
Mm.
like beautiful family on a hoop with flowers, and it will be a very special gift.
Mhm.
And the lady asked me, like, could you add dogs? Because the family has two beautiful dogs. And I
Mm.
thought, like, oh, okay, I will try. Because I hate to say that something is impossible, but
Right.
I've never did any dogs.
Yes.
So it took me really hours and hours of trying different techniques. And I finally found like needle felting is quite a great technique to use.
Yes.
And I made those dogs for her. The hoop should arrive probably today, so I'm waiting for a reaction. But it was really rewarding for me, and it's a
Yes.
huge achievement that I did something that I didn't know whether I'm even capable of doing. So, yeah, every time I just do more and have to learn something new, it's always an achievement for me.
Yes, I think you and I are forever students, always learning something
Yes,
new every day. Definitely. It's good.
something new.
We just keep growing. I love
Yes.
that. And what made you choose the business that you are in now?
I think it's just I always had this feeling that there's not enough of really meaningful gifts on the
Mm,
market. So
yes.
I was always struggle to find something really special, really unique.
Yes.
And I found, I think, my niche and decided, yeah, just let's do this. Let's focus because handmade products give you this possibility to
Yeah.
show the feelings, and it's not only my feelings, it's just the feelings of a person who's ordering the gift from me. So believe me, uh, there's so many really many feelings, like starting from deep sadness to extreme happiness, and I'm just trying to show it in what I do. So
Yes. Yes. The joy of being an entrepreneur and a creator. Yes, I feel all the emotions.
yeah.
Wonderful. Now, show and tell me about your two bestsellers, please.
In general, it's tricky for me because most of the creations I do are for orders, so I don't have them at hand, but there are some that I have. So
Okay.
for sure, my baskets with
Mhm.
beautiful lids. They are absolutely, when people saw them for the first time, it was
Yeah.
like, yes, we love them. And there's a lot of lids to choose. At this moment, it's quite a limited product, but
Mhm.
I'm working on having the lids available all the time.
Yep.
And the second product is also a basket. It's a
Yeah.
basketball. It's available all the time in many different colors.
Yep.
As you can see, I'm really into details. So there's the back, the bottom, and there's this little label saying handmade with
Yeah.
love. I hope
Love
that
those.
one day
Yeah.
I will have my like special business labels, like hopefully soon. And yeah, so those are definitely
The
bestsellers
two
at the
bestsellers.
moment. Yes.
Yeah, lovely. And can you please show me and tell me about your number one all the time favorites?
Can it be two?
Ah,
Well, one I can show you one. It's
yeah.
not absolutely finished, but I'm working on it, so you will have like idea how
Yeah.
they look. So my absolutely number now one, and it will always be like this, are my fairies.
Mm.
They were absolutely like they're always, I think, bestseller, especially during like Christmas time as gifts for teachers.
Yeah. Can you
And
show me
also,
the fairy, an example of
yeah,
a
yes,
fairy?
definitely. As I said, it's not glued, so I will just hold
That's
her, I
okay.
hope. So
Yeah.
that's the fairy. So there's few wings to choose from, and well,
Beautiful.
as I said, it's not glued.
Yeah.
And they can hold different discs, engraved discs. This particular one says, "Let your dreams be your wings." So it's just
Mhm.
beautiful. And it's the first one with sleeves, so I like to test different things. So
Yes.
definitely fairies are just always number one.
Mm.
And my owls, but I don't have any to show you. But if someone would like to see them, just
Yep.
visit my Facebook page and
Yeah.
you'll find
I love your
different loves.
elves. They're beautiful. And I've ordered many, many of your angels previously. So, yeah, amazing, amazing creations. Now, if you can advise your younger self on how to be an amazing person, what would you say?
Um, I think I would say to myself, like, first of all, I will hug myself like really tight and say definitely what the fairy is saying.
Mhm.
So let your dreams be your wings. I would say listen to your heart,
Mm.
listen to other people, be open to new experiences. I would also tell myself, try to be less judgmental towards yourself and towards what you do,
Mhm.
because you're doing a great job, and just
Yes.
don't be like afraid all the time. Just show it, and you will get your audience, you will get your like people,
Yes.
customers. Just don't worry, don't overthink things, and everything will be fine. So yeah.
Very wise, very wise, especially if you're naturally a perfectionist. We tend to be very harsh on ourselves.
Yes,
We are
like
the
really,
our
yes,
own biggest critic.
yes,
Yeah. So
definitely.
at times we just need to let that go. Breathe in, breathe out, let the shit
I'm
go.
learning. I'm learning all the time.
Now, lastly, tell me about a funny story, darling.
Well, if it comes to my business, maybe it's not a like a funny story, but really heartwarming. There's a lot of heartwarming stories,
Yep.
and I'm sure this customer will be watching. And but it's a story that will be there, like always with me. And I had a lady who ordered a fairy for her daughter,
Yep.
my first African fairy. So I was learning how to tint the bead to make it like proper skin
Parker.
tone.
Yeah.
And she was sending me a lot of voice messages, and some of the messages were coming from her daughter that really wanted this little fairy. And
Yes.
this little one, she was just stealing my heart every single time with
Oh.
she was very precise what she wants. So she
Yep.
wanted glitter on the wings, she wanted
Yes.
specific colors, like really specific ones.
Yes.
Then during the process, I was sending pictures, we were just sharing a lot of emotional tears, like happy tears. And then
Oh.
when the client received the gift, she just sent me the most amazing video I could ever receive. She
Yes.
just taped the unboxing,
Yep.
and the moment when the little girl just she took her fairy and she cuddled it and said, if I'll be emotional, I'm sorry, it's always like this. But
Yes.
the little one said, Mommy, she looks like me. It
Oh.
just the client told me that it's
Yes.
really hard to find like African um like toys and
Yes.
ornaments, and especially ornaments like Christmas ornaments. There's nothing on the market. So
Absolutely. Yes.
it was really like a meaningful like for her and for me. And as you
Yes.
see, it's every time I
Yes.
think about it, it gives me so much joy,
Yes.
and it's really so heartwarming, and I'm so
Yeah.
happy that I just did it. And yeah, so there's a lot of stories like that, but this one particular, it's
Oh, it
just
really touches your heart, doesn't it?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
all the time. And as you see, all the time, like
Yeah. And I happen to know these people also, the customers. So there you go, beautiful people. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to have a peek of the various things that Beata created, go to her shopping link. It will be at the end of the podcast. And also, if you haven't yet joining Amazing Community Bazaar, come join us. The link will be at the end of the podcast as well. We don't bite. We are full of beautiful and creative people, just like Beata and myself. And we would love to support you and your growth in that group. All right, lovely. Until next time, another podcast guest. Keep well and lots of love. Thank you so much,
thank
Beata.
you so much.
Bye.